Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. I am back to share my PM Auteur skincare routine with you. I did my AM routine and promised to do my PM routine. So if you're interested in seeing my nighttime routine using some of my favorite products from Auteur, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I am back and we are going to now do my updated PM routine. I have had a busy day, feeling like I look a little tired, and I played tennis and got a bit sweaty, and I'm feeling like I need to really take off the rest of my makeup, clean my face, and this is my favorite part of the day. It's sort of like my little me time. I love putting makeup on, but honestly, I love taking it off, and I've always really loved like my skincare routine. So this is just something, I'm a bit of a skincare junkie, something that I have loved like ever since I was like a teenager. I always loved my little skincare routines. So I'm gonna pull back my hair again. Let's get ready. Okay, first step that I do at night is I'm going to do a double cleanse, but I always like to start with a little BIODERMA. I like to put this on my eyes just to loosen up any of my eye makeup and my mascara, and then I will go in with my cleanser. But I kind of like to do a little loosen up all that eye makeup. I'm not wearing a ton today, but definitely have some mascara on. And I am just like going to press these just like this. I just take a little minute here. I don't like to, rub too much on the skin and the eye area, but I just kind of like to loosen up my mascara before I go in with my Auteur Cleansing Complex. Loosen up my mascara, and I was wearing one of the new Lisa Eldridge Liquid Silk eye shadows, and I really like those. So haven't done a review on those, but just giving you a heads up. So next, I'm going to wet my face and start with the Definitive Cleansing Complex. This is my first step. And this is the gel cleanser that is going to basically break down, my makeup, my SPF, get rid of all of that grime. So we're going to start with that. Coming in with a pump of this, and we are going to do a double cleanse. And I just like to take this, kind of wash my face here, getting rid of all of the grime from the day. After I've done a nice little massage here, I'm going to rinse this off and then we'll go to our step 2. Okay, my skin is feeling better already. Just kind of took off that initial dirt and grime and makeup and such. And then we're going to come into one of my absolute favorite products. This is the Definitive Enzyme Cleanser, and this is going to be like my exfoliant. It's going to make my skin like baby soft. It is essentially just like a little powder here, right here, and in here it has enzymes that are going to help gently exfoliate the skin, but it's a really soft, like milled powder. It's not going to be abrasive on the skin or anything like that. I'm just going to do a little bit of water on here. I just add a little bit of water, just like this, and I'm going to get the product like this, and then what I like to do is just take a couple minutes. It doesn't need to be minutes, but I just take a minute or two and I just like gently massage this enzyme cleanser. It is literally the best feeling. So I am not somebody who can use those scrubs very often. My skin's a bit sensitive, so I have to be careful about manual scrubs. And so that's why I love this product, because basically it's got these little enzymes in here that are taking away my dead skin cells here. And then once I rinse this off, it literally feels like my skin is just like a little baby's bottom. And it's just so good, and it kind of preps your skin for all the other steps we're gonna do. So just coming in here, and I have been known to leave this like enzyme cleanser on and floss my teeth, but I really don't think you want to see that. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off, and then we'll move on to the next step. My skin feels so good right now. I just love, love, love. Taking off the day is what I call it. It just feels so good. Okay, my skin is cleansed. I love to do a double cleanse just to make sure I get like off every little bit of makeup and SPF and all of that. And then that second cleanse, I just feel like I'm really like refining, doing a deeper cleanse, obviously, but it gives me some exfoliation. And then we're gonna start to layer back in some hydration. I'm coming in with the Definitive Lifting Toner, and this still does have some acids in here and such, some gentle exfoliation, but it's kind of like a liquid serum. We're starting to layer on in some hydration and just like prepping the skin for all the good serums. So at night I do a little bit more with the serums and such, and so after I have done the toner, which feels amazing, I can already feel it just kind of slightly hydrating my skin here, getting it like a nice clean slate for my serums. So in my evening routine, I like to think of doing like a more advanced repair routine. And so I use 2 serums. I'm going to be using my Definitive Line Serum. This is an amazing active serum. I tend to like to use this in the evening, even though I know like I do feel like it lifts my skin and such, but I find this one to be kind of active, and I like to kind of get the magic working at night, if that makes sense. So you can use any of these serums during the day. This is just what I like to do. So I'm going to take 1 pump of the serum, and I do find this one to be active. So like what I like to do is literally start, I'm going to put it all over, but kind of start in those wrinkle areas here, because I do feel this one working. And this is one that I like to use on my neck because I feel like it lifts and tones my skin for real. So I'm just gonna take a little extra, and then I like to kind of go just like this. Everything we're trying to do in an upward motion here. And so to me, the Definitive Line Serum is like the most active one. It's literally going to mimic the like smoothing and lifting effects of cosmetic, like, procedures and such, and it does feel like that. So the first time I used this serum, I felt like it might be a little bit too much for my skin, and then I talked to my rep and she was like, no, she uses it just, at nighttime a little bit. You don't have to use this one every single night, she told me. This one is truly like when you want your skin to like feel firm and lifted, this is the serum for you. So I like to use that at night, let it do its magic, and then I do feel like in the morning when I do my routine, I feel like my skin is a lot firmer and kind of like ready, if that makes sense. And I do let the line serum soak in for like a minute or two. This is again where I am going to be doing my dental care, brushing my teeth, flossing, all that good stuff. I had Invisalign, so I still have to wear my trays. You guys don't need to see all that, but that's what I'll do. Let this kind of work its magic, and then I'm going to move into the new serum that I've been adding in, and I call this like my TLC serum, because this is the Definitive Renewal Serum. This is basically a collagen targeting peptide complex. Again, everything I need all in this serum here, and I really like the texture of this. It is just really silky and kind of, again, nourishing. So after I get that tightening effect from the Definitive Line serum, I'll come in with the Renewal serum right here. And this one just soaks right up into my skin. This is a high active peptide rich regenerative serum meticulously crafted to enhance optimal cellular functions. This advanced formula targets collagen production and promotes cellular communication, ensuring that skin remains hydrated and revitalized throughout the day. So this one's going to be for my wrinkles and fine lines, for hydrating the skin, lifting and firming. And I did want to mention, I think I forgot to mention this in my AM routine, but these are all like vegan and fragrance free. So these products do not have any scent. I know a lot of people are sensitive to scent. And so I just want to let you know, fragrance free. You're going to be, with this line, you're not going to have to worry about the way that these smell whatsoever. Then last but not least, we're going to move on to moisturizers. Oftentimes I might give myself one little extra spritz of my Definitive Lifting Toner before I put on my moisturizer. I'll do that. You can do you, but sometimes I just love the feeling, and it adds just another little layer of hydration. And kind of let that sink in just like that. And then we're going to come in to my night cream. And again, I am using the Definitive Restoration Cream. This is the one that I use in the AM as well. Taking a pump of that, and I am going to put that on my skin. Pat that in, and again, this is just like an ultra nourishing cream. I just love it. I just feel like my skin is hydrated, but not in a false way. I have some like really luxe kind of night creams, but that they sort of sit on top of my skin, that they don't actually absorb, or that, you know, they're not actually hydrating my skin, if that makes sense. I'm sure we've all had those feelings. I'm sure we've all tried some of those creams, but you know what I mean, when it's just kind of like it has that thick buttery texture, but that it doesn't actually absorb into your skin. That's what I would say the difference is I do feel like all of these products are actually penetrating into my skin. I'm seeing results as an effect, not just giving me like a pseudo kind of hydration. Then I come into my Definitive Eye Cream here. We're totally almost done here. I'm going to take my eye cream here, and we're going to pat that around. And basically that is my PM skincare routine. And one of the questions I got the other day from my AM skincare routine was like, what products you would start with. I highly recommend the Discovery Set. I will link that way for you to try the products to see if your skin responds. Secondly, I got asked like, what are my like ultimate recommendations from this line? And when I think about skincare, like the most effective things you can put on your skin, I would say we're starting with one of the serums is what I would say, because those are going to be the ones that you're going to get the best bang for your buck with, because you can always use, you know, other cleansers. Those are things you're going to wash off your face and such. But I truly love the definitive lifting toner. This is like one of my repeat purchases. I love this toner. I think of it as more of a liquid serum, so there is some actives in here. It's just like an amazing mist. It does have a little bit of lactic acid that will provide a little bit of exfoliation, so want to mention that. But it also has hyaluronic acid, all of the good stuff, some vitamin C. So that's something that I like. But again, I have my skin likes those kind of gentle layering kind of products. Otherwise, I would go with one of the serums. If your skin needs a little bit more like renewal and repair, love this definitive renewal serum. This feels amazing, and again, this is also going to be chock full of peptides, good for collagen production during the AM, and you could use these AM or PM. I really love this new collagen activator. This one's going to help protect your skin from environmental and UV damage. It's going to help with wrinkles and firming. This one's also good for like reducing inflammation. So if that's what you're looking for, I would definitely try this one. I like that one. And for any of you that are like really concerned about like elasticity, lines, firmness, like I have to tell you, this definitive line serum, this one is so super active. So on my skin, this is not something that I have to use every single night. I do really find it to be effective for firming up the skin. I love the way that my skin looks in the morning, and this serum can be used AM and PM. It's going to depend on your skin, but if that's what you're looking for, this would be like your go-to. So again, these are all awesome products. I also really love that Enzyme cleanser. That can also be used as a treatment. It wouldn't be something that you had to do every single day, but it is a great gentle exfoliant that is going to leave your skin baby soft. So definitely want to highlight that one. But that's kind of where I would start. I would say keep the questions coming. As I said, I'm a skincare junkie. I love talking about skincare. So keep me posted, and I hope you all have a lovely evening. I will be back with another video soon.